Hey, it's Chelsea. So this week I got a chance to talk to Spencer Charnas on the phone. He's the lead singer of Ice Nine Kills who's going to be rocking out our birthday bash acoustic X session.
Hi, Chelsea. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good. What you up to right now? Just hanging out, driving around?
Just at a rock fest in Wisconsin and getting ready to play in a little while.
Hot damn. That sounds awesome. That sounds way more fun than what I'm doing. I'm just sitting in a studio.
Well, there you go. At least it's air conditioned now.
Oh, that is true. How hot is it up there in Wisconsin?
Feels like 200 degrees. I don't know.
Get used to it because you're coming to Florida next week, and it always feels like 200 degrees here. And then the humidity is another like 100% on top of that.
Oh, my God. Terrible.
I know for a Boston person like yourself, it's going to be a little brutal. I'm not going to lie.
I'll try to survive.
Do you guys burn easy? I recommend 70 plus sunscreen.
I wear 100.
Well, we'll make sure to have plenty of that on for you. But the good thing is you're playing a sunset show. I'm so excited that you guys are going to be playing our acoustic X session to kick off our birthday weekend. And you'll get to see one of them like classic Florida sunsets that you read about and that you see like online and stuff. So, I mean, have you got to experience like a lot of cool sunsets over beaches?
Not too many, so I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's really beautiful as long as there's no clouds in our way. With Florida, you never know how it's going to be weather-wise. But the cool thing is that we have this thing called the green flash.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so when the sun finishes going down, every once in a while, you can see like a giant green flash just in the whole sky. It's insane.
That sounds amazing.
So fingers crossed that for your sunset show, we get a giant green flash on top of it. That would just be like the best birthday present ever.
I'm hoping for it.
Definitely. I'm excited. Like I said, a bunch of our fans were so stoked when we announced that your band Ice Nine Kills is going to be playing our acoustic show, play your song A Grave Mistake. Now, I feel like that this has had a ton of traction. You got a new single dropping. How's it kind of been for the band going from, having this huge radio hit now?
It's pretty surreal. I grew up listening to rock radio, and that song in particular is a tribute to my love of the 90s rock scene that I grew up on.
Yeah.
And I remember when we were recording it, one of the references I had for guitar tones was Nirvana's In Utero album, and to see it being played on the radio is really cool.
Then having it be on stage and having everyone sing it back to you. Do you notice that your crowds are just getting bigger and bigger?
Seems to be that way and louder. So we're having a really good time seeing that all in person.
Very cool. So I love that you guys call yourself almost a horrorcore band. What does that mean exactly? So you're just really inspired by horror movies?
Well, the last album in particular, every single song is based on a different horror film.
That is awesome.
We cover all the classics like Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, and then a few other more obscure ones. But horror's always been a big influence of mine in general, but this was the first time where we just sort of went full court press on it.
I love that. I feel like y'all would be the greatest Halloween show of all time because you're just going to come in full costume.
Oh, we do that anyway.
No way. Do you each dress up from a different horror movie?
You got it.
So which one are you? Are you Freddy?
I'm Freddy and Jason.
Oh, that is awesome. Is it hard to sing through the mask, though?
Very hard.
Maybe leave the Jason mask at home because it's going to be really hot next weekend here, though.
Well, we'll see. If it's an acoustic show, I don't know if we'll be in full gear, but we'll see what happens.
So, for people who are new fans of Ice Nine Kills, what do you want them to know about your band?
I would say that there's nothing that we stand for. We're not a political band. We don't really talk about personal struggle anymore or addiction. All we are is an escape from reality. And I think that's what music and art needs. I think it's good, when bands have messages and all that stuff. But I think it's also nice to have something that isn't really about standing for something or adversity. It's just about getting away from the triumphs and tribulations of life, which good films do. You could have the worst day in the world, but if you put on a good film, you forget about it, and that's what this band is supposed to be.
Oh, I totally dig that. I was actually reading, though, that you're going to play a show besides us here in Florida, and you're calling it a revenge show because it's in Orlando, and you guys were like not allowed to play the House of Blues because of Disney and everything. So can we please claim that we're part of this like revenge tour of Florida? I love it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You're part of it.
So my last question I have for you before we play my quick little game that I have built up to get you ready for Florida. Will you show up to our birthday party in your birthday suit?
Depends if that's what the crowd wants. We'll have to see.
I'll speak on behalf of all the crowd right now. That's what we want.
All right. I'll make sure to get a Brazilian before I come to the show then.
Stop. I'm dying right now. That's hilarious. It's the foreplay with Spencer, the lead singer of Ice Nine Kills, who's going to be rocking out our birthday bash. Now, Spencer, have you heard of Florida Man?
No.
Oh, so Florida Man is basically what we call any idiot that does like insane things here in Florida, and it always makes the headlines, and it's like national news and everything. I have some news headlines, and I want you to tell me if it's fake or Florida Man. You ready?
Got it.
First headline, fake or Florida Man, woman shows up after hours at work, finds her boyfriend having sex with her boss.
Florida Man. Well, because I used to live in Florida, and I had sex with one of my employees. That's why I thought that was real.
We have a real-life Florida Man on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't know you have to be from Florida. I thought you just had to be in Florida while you did it. So,
no.
Sorry.
That's amazing. All right, your next headline. 5 guys arrested after fist fight at Five Guys.
Florida Man.
Next headline. Giant sinkhole swallows man's car that was about to be repossessed.
Fake.
And the final one. Man gets arrested for masturbating in public, then decides to feel the officer's ass because he was still horny. Fake or Florida Man?
That's got to be fake.
That happened.
Wow. You guys have some really crazy people in that state.
Well, who knows what'll happen at our birthday party in your show, man.
I'll try to combine all those fake ones.
And I'll try to get some real Florida Man ones going out so we can get national news. Deal?
You got it.
Awesome. Thanks so much for talking with me, Spencer. I totally appreciate it. And I can't wait to meet you for our birthday party.
I'm excited. I'll be in the birthday suit.